जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि महात्मनः. Today is very auspicious day, happiest day. Mother's birthday is happiest day for all of us. So let us think a little about mother's greatness. What is mother? See, in Ganga, river is flowing, and on that river, on the bank of Ganga, there is so many flower trees, plants, trees, everything is there. Those reflections are there in Ganga, and Purnima Chandra, full moon day, that Chandra's reflection is also flowing on Ganga water, and many fishes are there in Ganga. They are playing and they are thinking like them, these flowers, this moon is also with us. They are thinking, the fishes are thinking and playing like that in the river Ganga. But as soon as the sun raised, the shadow went away and everything disappeared. So also there only many people will come to take bath in Ganga, and on the bank of that Ganga one little big rock is there. Everyone are going there, and after taking bath they are rubbing their legs there, and then they are cleaning their legs on that rock, and then they are going. Once one diamond merchant, he came, he also took bath and he went to rub his leg on that rock, and he understood that that is not ordinary rock, but it was a diamond. He understood. Likewise also, mother lived 67 years in this earth, but very few came to know the greatness of mother. Everyone thought she is with us, she is also one person, an ordinary village woman. Like the fishes thought those reflections, they are in water. So also many people, almost 95% people thought she is an ordinary lady. No one didn't understand the greatness of mother when she lived. And we are all very much habituated to listen. Sri Ramakrishna means he is be always in Bhava Samadhi. He will be singing, he will be talking with Mother Kali. Like that we will get a picture. But when we think of mother, we think mother is she is always working, cooking. She is very much busy with her brothers' families. That only first she is so much attached to Radhu. The first idea we will think like that only. But many few know, when mother was living also, so many times she attained Bhava Samadhi, that and all. Many few knows. So I thought today we will discuss a little about how mother attained Bhava Samadhi while she was living. When mother was very small, when she was 5 or 6 years child, in Jairambati, there she was once this Durga Puja time, Devi Navaratri time. At that time, in Calcutta it would be very grand. So there was a big huge pandal, mandapam was there, and Mother Durga was there. Many people are very much busy in preparation for decorating mother and doing puja, doing garland, like that. Everyone is so much busy. And then at that time one sadhu entered that mandapam. He came, and then he was very much pleased to see Mother Durga. He prayed and he sat some time, and then he wanted to come back, and just he saw opposite to mother there, little far, one small girl, 5-6 years girl. She was sitting and she was immersed in dhyana. At that age, no child will sit like that. Children will be, they are so much they won't be studying, no. But this girl, she was immersed in dhyana and she was sitting. And then that sadhu, he was very much surprised, and he is seeing that that child was none other than Mother Sharada, child Sharada. That sadhu, he is seeing once that Sharada and once Durga. Here once, here once. He is again and again seeing. He was very much confused. Who is Durga? Who is this child? That means he saw Mother Durga in Sharada. That means that sadhu had darshan of Durga. Mother gave as Durga, she gave darshan to that sadhu. So he was very much surprised and he was so happy. So he did long prostration to that child Sharada, and then with very emotional he started saying Durga, Durga, was crying, and he cried and he went away. Like that, when she was very young age, she gave darshan as Durga to that sadhu. And then when mother was in Kamarpukur, first she took initiation from Swami Purnananda, but afterwards Guru Maharaj gave her Shakti mantra, and then on her tongue he wrote Bija mantra also, and he taught her profound spiritual all secrets and all everything. He taught Sharda Devi, and he taught her also many mantras of Deva Devis and how to use, when to use, and Guru Maharaj taught mother. Once in Dakshineshwar, mother went to Sri Ramakrishna's room. Sri Ramakrishna was sitting on his small cot, and then he was in Bhava Samadhi state. Mother went there, and seeing that, Guru Maharaj started speaking about the profound spiritual secrets. And then he was continuously, Guru Maharaj is telling, and mother also, she is also listening, and she also went into Bhava Samadhi. Like that, the whole night, Sri Guru Maharaj and mother, they were in Bhava Samadhi. And then the morning, as usual, mother came out of that Bhava Samadhi and she came to her room as if nothing has happened, and she started doing her usual work. Once it happened in Dakshineshwar. And mother practiced Raja Yoga also. At that time, Guru Maharaj cautioned her about the siddhis while doing Raja Yoga, and also at that time mother said she knew a mantra which will cure the diseases of any people. If she tell that mantra, their diseases will be cured. Mother knew that mantra, but Guru Maharaj said, no, don't use that mantra, you give it off in your Ishtadaiva Padam, you samarpan, you visarjan that mantra, Guru Maharaj said. And when mother was in Dakshineshwar, she used to work so much. The whole day she used to work so much, but she used to do, in between of that work, she used to do 1 lakh japam. How much work we are doing and how much japam we are doing, let us think. But mother, such a hard work she used to do. Night 3 o'clock, early morning she used to get up. And with such small room and so much difficult days. But she said, I used to do 1 lakh japam every day. That was mother. And she reached the highest peaks of spirituality when she lived in Dakshineshwar, we can say. And she lived so securely, no one knew. Many were thinking, we heard that Sri Ramakrishna's wife is here, but we never saw her. So much secludedly she lived. Once Yoginma, when mother was living in Nahabat, Yoginma came, and slowly she opened the door and she wanted to enter her room, but she saw mother was immersed in dhyana. So she thought, no, let me not disturb mother, after some time I will come. And after some time she came again. Now mother was deeply immersed and she was laughing herself. And then, so Yoginma thought, no, let me not disturb, mother is in now deep spiritual mood. So she went away. After long time she came when mother came out of the Bhava Samadhi. Another day, Yoginma was sleeping with mother in Nahabat. Night, they heard the sweet melody sound of flute. Both were, Yoginma was also a good, very big sadhaka, no? So both felt very happy, and Yoginma, she is observing the reaction of mother. By hearing that sound, that music, mother gradually entered into profound bhava samadhi. She slipped into divine ecstasy. And then after long time, she came out of that, she came to consciousness. And after Sri Ramakrishna's Nirvana, mother went to Vrindavan. Many months she stayed there. In Vrindavan, almost all the time, mother was in bhava, in that bhava only. Once, mother was doing dhyanam like this. After long time also, her dhyanam is not disturbed. She is very much immersed in that dhyanam. So, this Yoginma, she came near her, and in her ear, she started telling Sri Ramakrishna's name loudly. And that after hearing also, after long time, mother's consciousness came. At that time, Yogin Maharaj was there. Afterwards, Swami Yogananda, he asked many spiritual questions to mother, and mother answered everything. And then, while coming out of Bhava Samadhi also, mother just she reacted how Sri Ramakrishna used to come out of Bhava Samadhi. No, likewise also mother just like that. She asked something to eat, and she was given few sweets, and that beetle roll was given. Just as Sri Ramakrishna used to take, like that only she took little from that sweet, and just as Sri Ramakrishna used to take that beetle roll, like that only she took. Like that, mother was in deep bhava samadhi, and after that 2 days that bhava continued for mother. At that time, Sri Ramakrishna gave her darshan and said, now you go and you initiate Yogin Maharaj. So in Vrindavan, mother first initiated Yogin Maharaj. And according to the official list, we know 1176 people, devotees have taken initiation from mother at that time, and many unrecorded incidents also will be there. And Swami Trigunatītananda also took initiation from Holy Mother, and some say Swami Abhedananda also has taken from Mother. And we all know Master Mahashay, who wrote Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. He was also initiated by Holy Mother. When mother was in Vrindavan, once she went to see a drama of Kaurava and Pandava. In that drama, Divine Mother, Jagannatha came in that drama. Seeing that, mother again she went into Bhava Samadhi. In 1907, when mother was in Udbodhan, there mother and her companions, they went to see a drama in that Bagh Bazaar, that is Radha and Krishna drama. And that drama was ended by Radha Krishna separating. Then mother sent a word that they should sing a song about the union of Mother Radha and Krishna. So they started singing that song. Hearing that song, again mother went into deep Bhava Samadhi. At that time, Golapma was there, and Golapma Yoginma, they were very much used to about this mother Bhava Samadhi and all. So then Golapma very tenderly she lifted mother very slowly, and she brought near the cart. At that time cart was there, no? So, but mother couldn't get up in that cart, and Golapma was very strong woman. She lifted the mother and she made her sit in that cart, and then mother was taken to Udbodhan. Then also mother was full in that Bhava Samadhi. with very difficult, two ladies holding the either side, and very slowly they took, because mother stayed in Udbodhan upstairs, no? So very slowly, mother couldn't keep even one leg, but somehow they managed and they took her in her room. And there also she is sitting in that mood. At that time, one mother's shishya, one brahmachari, he came near mother and very sweetly he started calling Amma, Amma. Hearing that word, her consciousness came. She came out of that bhava samadhi, and then, as if nothing has happened, she went to do Sri Ramakrishna's Nivedana, Aarti, and then she went to do. And once, when mother was in Balram Bose's house, there also mother went into deep bhava samadhi, and it was a long time. After some time, mother came out of her conscious and she said to Yoginma and Golapma, you know, I went very far. That Jyotirmaya Loka, I went there. It was so nice. Everything, Sri Ramakrishna was there. They all welcomed me. It was so Jyotirmaya, it was so blissful. But I had to return. I was forced to return. And seeing this, she is showing her body and her shariram, and she is telling, I was reluctant to enter this body, but I had to. And then I entered this body. Mother said her experience like that. And once, when mother was doing in her japam in Nilambar Babu's Mukherjee's garden house, there also she was meditating with Yoginma and Golapma, and as usually she went into deep bhava samadhi. After a long time, she is calling, Yogin, where is my leg? Yogin, where is my hand? She is asking Yoginma. And then mother, Yoginma came near mother. Ma, this is your leg. This is your hand. She is telling. After long time, mother came to consciousness. This is the last or highest experience of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, they say. For the ordinary sadhakas, it is very, very difficult to attain that. But for mother, they are all avatars. So they would, Sri Ramakrishna and mother, they used to go always in that bhava samadhi, and mother, and then in that Nilambar Babu Mukherjee's garden house only on terrace, mother did Panchatapa. With that, her sadhana life was ended. Some say like that. So, mother showed us how from Sakara to Nirakara, how we can move. Sri Ramakrishna also showed that only, and mother also showed that only. Sri Ramakrishna selected 16 gems. He tested and he selected 16 gems. But mother embraced the whole world. So definitely we all have in mother's padam, we all have sthanam. Whether Guru Maharaj, he will test us so much and he will take us. But mother, always she will welcome us, but we should go. Always in temple, mother is sitting. When the temple is open, mother will see who my children, who have come, where are my children. She will search who has come, who has come. But they who come near mother, they will attain, get that bliss, and they can reach mother. So mother in her whole life, she used to call, where are my children, they are not coming. Sri Ramakrishna also, mother also. So let us all today on this auspicious day, let us all pray, mother, please give us a place near you. Take us all on your lap. This is our prayer. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om.